Hey there, I'm Aloman and welcome back to Atom RPG. Where we last left off, I don't think I quite appreciated quite what Ivan here was telling us. Now he said that this creature, the leather worm, is something that gets inside people's heads and, well, what's the term? Possesses them, I guess is the right word for it. Now, I don't know what it possesses them to do, and neither does he. But this could be a very big thing, like end times kind of thing. I mean, if they possess you and then each night, for example, you don't know you're possessed and you go out and do it to someone else, then this could be a exponential issue. I mean, none of these guys are acting hostile, so I don't even know. Maybe the possession only happens at night. But either way, it could be quite I mean, right now I couldn't be playing as Ivan. I could be playing as a leather worm inside Igor's head. But yeah, so I've just had a conversation with him again, just real quick to familiarize myself, and he says they had a car accident and Boris sank, so I assume the guy on the left here is this is Vasivilod apparently, as I did a quick inspect. The guy on the left here, I assume in that case, is Ashot, who's their guide. So I'm going to be giving them a talking to after I finish speaking to Ivan here, see whether he's got anything else that I can ask him about. So yeah, no, I think I've already done those. Okay, so let's start with the person I don't know, which I assume is Ashot. Oh, that doesn't look good. Blood coming out the nose. Is that a sign? You see a nervous-looking black-haired fellow of about 20 years. He stands cross-armed, sighs, and nervously glances at his companions and at you. What an unlucky situation. Damn it. Hey, can I ask you about stuff? Just be careful about it. Tell me about yourself. I'm Ashot Kasparov. I'm a guide for those two, you dig? I know the locale well, so I agreed to lead those two out to Krasnoznamonye. Well, not two. There were three in the beginning, but now I doubt they're the same people who hired me. That's how it is. I see. Then I have a follow-up question. Shit happens when I'm leaving. That'd be an interesting end to the quest. The man looks at his companion suspiciously, and then nods it to you. Why the vigil, if it's not a secret? What else can I do? I won't go with them, that's for sure. They hired me to lead the car to Krasnoznamonye. Everything went well in the beginning. The driver drove, I pointed the way. We spent the night in old Lady Zena's dilapidated gas station. Wait, I don't think he said gas station. I think he said house when he was talking about it. That's strange. She's quite the woman, you know, and she has a funny dog named Toby. Okay, now they're throwing names at me. Dog called Toby. Right. With the morning, rain started, a real downpour, and the driver couldn't handle his vehicle, smashed into some tree, and we plunged right into the swamp. Barely made it out alive. One more minute, and we'd sink to the bottom along with the UAZ, just like the poor driver. But when we finally got out, we suddenly knew where we are, on the skinworm swamp. A skinworm... Right, and that's not what they called him. The other guy called him a leather worm, didn't he? So he's saying skinworm. Right, that's weird. A skinworm is a critter, a mutant that crawls inside of people through their mouths and starts controlling their bodies, you dig? It's so good at it, nobody can tell the difference until it's too late. Until it leads you to some deserted place and starts eating your damn meat. So I ran away from the swamp. But those two, they didn't. Got lost or something. We regrouped only when we got out of the swamp. So how do I know the skinworm didn't get them? How do I guide them to the city, if they may strangle me as soon as I turn my back? It's quite the tale. Funny, okay. Well, that's throwing a spanner in the works. I really hope the Vasivilod's a little bit more agreeable with at least one of these guys. So she had a dog called Toby, her name is Zena, and she owned a gas station. So let's have a quick conversation, because I can't remember whether he said it was a hut. Nadia. Okay, so that's completely different. And she's crazy about cats, whereas he said she's got Toby, a dog. So the name's different. Kind of the same that he's saying about that. Mixing up names, forgetting some small events. It's not really forgetting, I suppose, just mixing up the events, I guess. Middle of the same swamp. He doesn't say what happened afterwards, like where they grouped up. Okay, let's try the sea blood. Oh god, he also looks rather suspicious. You know, I hope it's not the guy with the gun who I end up having to fight with a big psycho worm in his head. You see a serious middle-aged man with clean-shaven cheeks, I guess. Hidden bald spot and neatly trimmed moustache. He's dressed in a brown, red shirt and patent leather shoes. His surprisingly rich costume for a traveller is complemented by gilded eyeglasses and a metallic chain on his fat neck. The man looks at you angrily. He's obviously very tense about something. Oh hey, pleb, you local? Spill the beans. I don't have a lot of patience right now with these two nitwits around. Not local. Man lets out a disappointed gasp. Damn it. Shit. How much longer should I sit here with these two nut jobs of all people? The man casts a hateful glance at his companions. Oh, fuck my life. I'd be probably saying the same thing. Ask away. What is there for us to do but talk? Can I see this guy's inventory? Who are you? The man looks surprised, but then shakes his head as if remembering that nobody here knows him. Vasivlad Markelov's the name. Trade is my game. I'm the famous owner of the Markelov & Son Cooperative. What? You've never heard of it? Unfucking believable. What is this shithole? Sorry, never heard about it. The man angrily looks to a point somewhere on the horizon and sighs sadly. So what happened here? The man looks vexed. I, a wealthy, intelligent man, got stuck here with these two chimps. That's what happened here. I was invited to a local major city, Krasnostamonia, to have a talk with the Chamber of Commerce representatives. I tried to grow my business in any way possible, so I took the offer without a second thought. Got my best outfit and some samples of my wares. I had a guide, took my best guard, thought he was my best at least, and got Boris on the wheel. And then we moved out into this rotten corner of the waste. And what happened next? Oh, and what happened next? And after that, there was a road, or should I say the lack of it. Nothing our UAZ truck could not handle, though, at least in the beginning. It was a jolly ride. No local pleb would catch up to us. Quite nice, actually, sitting in the warm car, looking at all the trees passing by. When night came, we stole the old lady Valia's, oh, for God's sake. Valia? Old lady Valia's house. She's a good old girl, you know. She lives alone with Petka, her cat. Okay, so he agrees with the other guy. So he is saying about cats. God damn it, Meg. One sec. Okay. Rio Queen of a ruined gas station. Wait, so now he's agreeing with the other guy as well. So gas station. This time she didn't feed us unless the vet. She tells the story about the skin worm. But he says skin worm as well. Oh god. How it targets people that travel alone. How it drives them mad and destroys their companions to eat them after that. Okay, so I'm getting 3 different things there. God damn it. What kind of beast is the skin worm? There is no such beast. That's moronic. Old wives' tales. Proletariat folklore, made up by people that trade with old Valia. Legend goes there's a mutant in the local swamp that, if you walk there all alone, falls on top of you from a branch, crawls inside your mouth, and when inside you, he connects to your nervous system, you know? Destroys your personality, switches it to his own. You become a sort of doll controlled by the worm from the inside, but you don't look the part. Wait, but you don't look the part. Oh, I guess you don't like you control by someone. Nobody ever notices this as your change. Only one major difference. The worm has trouble with your original memories. He mixes up names and locations and all that. And you know why he takes you over? To lure real humans into traps and feast on their flesh. Only human flesh is nutritious to the worm, they say. But that's all bullshit. Moronic bullshit. Really? So what happened next? The man's face fills with deep torment. We continued our drive in the morning. Yeah. Oh, we'd been Krasnostamonia come noon, if not for the accursed fog. He could have cut it with a knife. My Boris was an ace driver, but he couldn't see squat and crashed into a tree. And we all fell. The tree, the goods, the car, and we inside it. I went into that stinking sinkhole. I was going to say something else then. We, myself, Ivan, the guard, Kasparov, the guide. Huh. Got out of the roof of the car, but Boris could not handle it. Hit his head on the wheel. And sank to the bottom with all our stuff minutes later. The water bubbled for half an hour or so. And what happened next? The man sniffs and looks at you. Then we saw that we were in some swamp from Valya's story. Kasparov started running first. That's what you get with locals. Just straight away ran through the underbush. Me and Ivan, we followed, but Ivan fell into a bush, while I kept on running. He cramped his leg or something along those lines. In other words, we lost each other for a while, and we regrouped only when we got here. Okay. Kinda guess. You think now is a great time to start looking for some locals to help us out? Not for those two. Kasparov the friggin' savage told us he won't move or show us the way anymore because he can't guarantee some of us aren't changed by the worm. And Ivan, who I trusted with my life, started repeating the same bullshit, saying, "Deceiver Lord, I'm not too sure you're just not infected with the worm. I'm not too sure about the guide either. Maybe you're both cannibals now. Maybe you're waiting until I turn my back on you." And now we're in this dilemma. I want to go look for help to get my car out of the swamp, but I can't do this with no guide. And the guide I have won't move since he's afraid we'll eat him. And the guard simply wants to abandon us as soon as his leg gets better. And meanwhile he's threatening to shoot anyone who makes a move. I'd shoot him myself, but I have no gun. I somewhat pity the idiot. He served me for years on end, didn't he? So that's why we're here, just sitting, waiting for something to come out of it. Well, that is unhelpful. Thanks for nothing, Mr. Markelov. Well, he's kind of agreed with the petrol station, but then he's confusing the name of his guard. But he's also saying that there's cats like the petrol station guy. So, lovely. I bet it's going to be that none of them are actually infected and they're all just imagining it. And I'm probably going to get at least one of these guys killed. I can almost certainly imagine that. But, yeah. You know what? I can help you with your dilemma. The man looks at you with hope in his eyes. Oh, really? Well? With all of you. I'm going to quickly do a quick save. Can I trade with the other guys as well? If they've got anything on, then maybe that indicates? No. Nah. Wait. The guide is actually called Kasparov. I just missed that. He was calling him Ashar. You see, I don't know enough about Russian to see whether that is actually a, like, pet name for Kasparov or something like that. I assume it wouldn't be, but... and he does say skin worm, whereas the other guy says it's a leather worm. So... he says cabin. He's the only one. Why are the other two mixing up stuff though? Are they just idiots? Although to be fair, I mixed up Ashot and Kasparov's name. Okay, I'm an idiot. He's called Ashot Kasparov, that's his name. It's not just Kasparov. So, to be honest, it's kind of a bit strange. So they're all mixing up the names. They've all got different names for the woman. They've all got different ideas for what pets she had. I mean, two of them agree on cats. These two say she was at a petrol station. They all agree, obviously, that the driver's dead. Ivan's been in a bush at some point. Kasparov ran off. We've got Sivalod here who has... You see, I don't know why it shows his last name but not Kasparov's. Anyway, we got Sivalod who ran off as well. And yeah, they've got different names for the worm, although these two ones correlate the closest with them both calling it different variations of skin worm. These two also, I think, both say that it goes in through the mouth, whereas Ivan says it goes in through the ear. But honestly, I'm fairly sure my character would know if this is like a thing. Like, this can't be something that hasn't been heard about before, because that'd be absolutely devastating. You imagine someone would roll up at this old lady's cabin, she tells them a story like that. Everyone for 100 miles is going to hear that stuff. And it sounds kind of weird for such a ridiculously strong monster to be, I don't know, like we could all be that. We could all be skinworms right now, just like inside our characters' heads. And there's no real way to tell. So what I'm just going to go ahead and assume is that pretty much all these guys are just scared out of their mind. Like, they've all roughly got the same stories. The only things they're mixing up when it comes to names are like weird people that they don't know. They all remember Boris, they all remember the activities in the night. They all seem to remember what's sort of gone on. So I don't know. I don't really think there's much else I can do other than just say, listen guys, I know you're scared, but it's a fairy tale at the end of the day. And then again, I don't know the extent of the mutants in this wasteland, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I just, assume. But if stuff goes down, then I am not blaming myself because I've got nothing in the game. Like, that would tell me what I'd need to sort of know in regards to that right now. With this whole skinworm thing, or whatever it is. I can't imagine I wouldn't have heard of it though. Right, so... You know what, I can help you with your dilemma. I spoke with all of you and made an observation. All three of you are okay people. You just got scared and got fooled by folktales. That's it. The man slowly turns his head towards you and looks you straight in the eyes. This glance is something new now, something you can't properly understand. Without saying a word, the man smiles and nods to you. Oh, did I just mess up? Something you can't properly understand. Thanks for the kind words. Now you better go. What? That is some foreshadowing there, but I'm not going to take back my decision. I'm just going to roll with it. If I see you with a brain worm sticking out of your head, I am going to finish you, mate. Even if I've only got a shiv. Let's see what else is around there. Doesn't look like anything other than the fire. No, so let's be on our way then. Oh, I hope I didn't just get 2 guys killed. That'd be brutal. And added to the endless armies of the brain worm. Oh well, let's continue on our way then. That's gonna bother me tonight. That's gonna so bother me tonight. Off to the bunker. I actually kind of like this world map. I wonder where we are in Russia and whether there's any way we can sort of correlate. An ordinary waste dweller walks your way. Want to talk to him? I should have saved, shouldn't I? That's me. That does not look like a good face. See, I'm scared of brainworm dudes now. Uh-oh. Random encounter. He's got a dog as well. Oh, and a pig. Okay, I'm slightly happier seeing that he's got a pig, but it could be his battle pig, so... Thanks, man. I'm not looking for trouble. See an energetic bloke in a protective face mask. He hides a pet spider in his pocket and screams out. Hey there! What's your name? Call me Legendary Yaroslav Shmelev. Okay. Any guy with legendary at the start of his name is a good guy as far as I'm concerned. What's your job? I do odd jobs in the villages and honest cash for honest work, I think. Yeah, sounds like brainworm. Where are you heading? I'm going to Krasnoznamoye. That's the story. Okay, something really doesn't check out with this guy. I don't want to have to try and shiv a dog to death. I'm not really in the fighting sort of position right now. You heard something interesting? So listen here. People say that in Chernobyl there's a there's now a politician from Krasnoznamoye whom any wasteland dweller can talk to about his rights. That's the story. Politician from Krasno. See, every time I hear these things, I'm kind of looking for references to other games. Okay, I should go now. I pretty much asked him all this stuff. Is that it? You heard something interesting. Where are you heading? Yeah, no. I mean, he's got a name like Legendary. I can't imagine I won't be running into him again, I guess. Especially because he's got like a proper portrait. But then again, everyone in this game seems to have portraits. Nice attention to detail. Can I talk to the doggy? Or the piggy? No? Okay. Well, onwards then. Yeah, I'm gonna do a proper save. Onwards to the bunker. Bet you can't get through there, or can you? Nope. I really hope I'm not supposed to go to the city first. Oh god. See a trading caravan. Do you want to stop and trade? Meet the caravaneers. Huh, these guys got a house. I wonder whether that's their house actually. I'm tempted to go in and check, but... Hello? Gonna buy something or just stand there making my trigger finger itchy? Look at that guy with his armor. Got questions? Ask the boss. Which one is the boss? There we go. See a tall man wearing shades. His unshaven face is adorned with a wide smile. From the looks of him and his tough-looking companions, he's a trader. He stinks of cheap tobacco and beer. Hey man, you buying? I swear you won't find better prices. Let's see now. Show me your wares. To be fair, it's not bad. It's a lot better than I was getting from the town trader. What is that? Mutation prevents it from rotting. That's interesting. Ah, it doesn't work in combat. Right. He's a hero of the Soviet Union. I don't really know if there's anything I know that I should buy or would want to buy right now. Oil. I wonder whether you can run generators like that in your camp if we can get one of those. And seeds. Oh yeah. Must have for a starting farmer. I'm tempted to buy those, but 63 rubles. I don't know whether they go off or... I definitely don't have enough for them right now. I kind of don't want to sell that yet. I'm going to hold on to my stuff. Sure, I believe you, but I'm not here to buy. Oh. We're watching you. Right, I wonder... I'm just going to see whether this is their house. If they shoot at me when I start grabbing stuff out of it, then, well, I'll know. Nothing there. Another hatch? Do all of these homes have weird bunkers? I don't think there's anything else in there. I'm not gonna get killed by something now, am I? Oh god. Oh god. I think I'm woefully unprepared. Well, I'm gonna die. Let's try the combat system though. The target is too far. Oh, apparently I'm not stealthy enough. Oh, they've got guns. Ow. Ow. Well, there goes half my health. Please, sir, don't hit me with your frying pan. Do I want to get closer to the guy with the shotgun? It's 6 AP, so I can get 1 stab off, which does how much damage? 1 aim stab. I might as well run over to and do an aim one. Or him, I guess. Oh, I get to choose where I aim. Torso? Well, rip. Ow. Yep, there we go. Well, I don't know whether I can come back here, but I might as well have my turn. You are dead. The poisonous winds from the wasteland will soon erase your name from the pages of history. Well, that was nice. Well, thanks for watching my run, guys. Never mind. Let's have a look. Quick save. And goodbye. I'm glad they didn't instantly lock onto me as soon as I was trying to leave again. Maybe I can tell these guys about it? We can start a fight? Does not look like it. And there doesn't appear to be anything on the outside as well. Maybe some of this food? Nope. That was my first taste of combat, and I only died horribly. Let's go to the bunker, where I can die horribly again. Radiation. That's not just the edge of the map. Oh, bollocks. Tried to talk your way out. Yes! You are free to go on your merry way. I do so love being diplomatic sometimes. Only 29% chance though, I did pretty well with that. Oh god. That was a very loud flight. And that's the corpse. That's gonna be me as soon as I try and get in there. Okay, ooh. Few bodies. No one at the bunker then. This is quite a big map. Thought I heard something. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out any further than this. Huh. Guess I should go and meet that guy first. Let's have a look around. Right, so I didn't check the pillbox. There's no one in them there. Before you stands a fairly well-preserved autonomous minecart. It's filled with dusty old boxes. A control panel covered with old paint. It is installed. Oh, it's installed on the nose of the cart. As strange as it seems to you, the minecart is almost free of rust and still usable. Inspect the boxes. Attention. Ah, yes, I love those Brocken. The wooden boxes are empty, probably looted even before the apocalypse. Their only contents now are fallen leaves, dust, and sand. But wait, you notice 3 shells lying in the bottom of one of the boxes. Take the ammo. Nice. Ah, 9mm. Inspect the control panel. Unpatch the gold bank of the device. Any indications of key functions disappeared after years under open sky. However, you get the feeling that the mechanism, which makes the cart move, may still be activated. Inspect the mechanism. On the control panel, there's a plate which conceals the drive mechanism of the cart. The screws are rusted over, but with some force, you can pull the plate out. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that, but let's give it a go. Yeah, no. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm assuming we can use it to try and open this, but if those military guys didn't get in there, or those are the guys at the camp, maybe I'm best waiting for them or check and see whether they did. Yeah, I assume these bodies wouldn't have anything on them. Let's just check the bunkers anyway. $29 kilograms. Gonna have to watch my weight. Alright, some more bodies. Personal diary of Ivan Lenin. Ah, you right click to select those. Starting my personal journal. My name is Ivan Lenin, for which I should be thankful to my grandfather, who changed his surname in 1920. Today, Colonel Malashev made me the deputy of Junior Colonel Epstein, and we're moving out for a scouting mission on the surface. I'm pretty happy about this, as it means I'm not the only one who started hearing scratching noises and grinding sounds from behind our walls. Huh, were these guys down in the bunker and they tried fleeing at some point? We're all probably going slightly nuts from the isolation. Some of the scientists, on the other hand, believe that the source of the sounds is different. They think it's the result of the experiments that were implemented here. They are knocking to be let in. Yeah, I guess 1986 was the year that the bombs went off, so how long had they been there, I wonder? Went on to the first floor of the bunker, where met by senior attendant Artemyev. Told us that his partner on the job, Petrov, has gone crazy. Ran around the bunker, threatening to kill everyone. Artemyev and Private Sidorov locked him up in the maintenance room. The code? 4316. I'm writing that down later. Pavel Markatian went to check up on him. When Petrov saw him, he started yelling that he'd seen a dead man. Started accusing Pavel of being a body double of the original Pavel who allegedly died. He left them food and are now trying to forget about him for a time. Jeez, that's a lot of text. Artemyev and Sidorov wanted to join us. Epstein agreed, and we all moved together. Things seemed pretty normal outside, but I had mixed feelings about the surroundings nonetheless. Clouds look menacing and seem to be too close to the ground. Everything's flooded to the east of the entrance, and the main thing, you can't hear any animals, neither birds nor beasts if I say so myself. It's quiet, and it's scary. We found the helicopter where it's supposed to have been standing, and it looks well preserved, even though Artemyev said that judging by his weather charts, more than 30 acid rainfalls have passed since moment X. 30 acid rainfalls. I guess we can't use that to see a passage of time. Because of that, he believes the helicopter is now irradiated, and any attempts to use it would be deadly. What a coward. Colonel Epstein decided we should split up. Myself, Pavel, Markatian, Starikov, and Harasonovich will be staying near the entrance and trying to start up the helicopter. He and the rest will go to Krasnoznamenye. Quite the mission, actually. I'm not too afraid of this alleged irradiation despite all of Artemyev's bitching, but some fears I really do have. Everything just makes me mad lately. The damn bucket on tracks broke on the first floor. The helicopter broke too. Nothing is working properly anymore. What's done is done. Epstein and the rest moved out. We four decided to rest near the entrance and started checking out the helicopter in the morning. We made a fire, pitched some tents, then Pavel suddenly became a little moody. He said. Yesterday, well, what seems like yesterday, all our troubles seem so far away. Yesterday. But now sure as hell seems like they're here to stay. Haha. After these words, even I fell into a philosophical mood. He took out a cigarette and said, Imagine, guys, there are probably no more countries, nothing to kill or die for, and no religions or ideologies too. Nothing of the sort. Starikov looked at me funny then, pointed to our surroundings and said it's too late to quit drinking when your liver's already collapsed. A bold statement in our situation. Now then, a new day and a new day's labour. We're starting the bird's checkup today. Like some people say, Gagarin went to space and saw no radiation even from up there. Radiation sickness, radiation poisoning, load of bull if you ask me. Now look at you, mate. Kinda brutal. Can I proceed with an overloaded inventory? What? Oh shit, I'm radiated. Wait. Is that because I'm standing here? Can I not move because I'm radiated? That's not good. Can I 500 out of that 1,500? Well, that's not good. Well, let's drop some of these things. Yeah. I wonder whether it's still on the floor. Yeah. Am I dying still? No. Okay. Is that... Oh yeah, that's the radiation coming out of it. Huh. So that's what radiation looks like in this game? Wonder if I stand here and we could get more radiated? Kinda wanna check these bodies out. A knife. Better than a shiv, no doubt. I probably can't move now. Let's drop you. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I'm transferring probably, yeah. You know what, I don't need all these bottles. I'm not still getting radiation, so did I just get too close to the plane? Heli even? How did I get 500 radiation then? This is weird. Is that badly affecting my stats? Oh, my strength is 2. Ugh. Yeah, if I'd have known that is whatever that's coming out, that helicopter is radiation, I definitely would not have continued there. I think I'm just going to load the autosave where I just stepped into the area. It's back there. Oh well. Anywho, I think I'm going to call that for this session. So, I'll catch you next episode.